Hey, guess who's Bizak? REALTOR Rob here. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining me for another episode of REALTOR Rob Presents the Week in Review. So this Monday was Martin Luther King Jr. celebration for his birthday. So we had a lot of quotes on Monday. So the first one was from Martin Luther King that I posted. The quote is, "The time is always right to do what is right." Next, I posted a video that was put together by Tyler Lockett from the Seattle Seahawks. He's an NFL wide receiver, so not my team, but I thought it was a very well put together video and paying tribute to Martin Luther King Jr. The next quote was, "Hard work doesn't guarantee success. It improves your chances." So just because you work hard doesn't guarantee that you're going to make it, that you're going to be successful. But if you don't, it'll guarantee that you're not successful. The next quote was, "Fall down 7 times, stand up 8. So meaning no matter how many times you fail at something, you fall, make sure you get up, dust yourself off, pep talk if you need it, and try again. One of my office teammates, Wendy Hooten, gave a very inspirational, motivational Monday video message. So go and check that out. Make sure you do. Then we had Youngblood Law. Paul from Youngblood Law shared a Mindset Monday video. The message was titled, "Is Fear Slowing You Down?" In most cases it is. It's something, as humans that we just have to deal with and get over. That's why I have my hashtag Do It Ugly, because if you don't do it ugly, sometimes it just won't get done. So that's why I'm here doing these videos, being consistent, trying to produce them every week and promising you that they'll get better. So I don't know if any of you know that I am the community outreach director for a veterans group called VA Rep, which is Veterans Association of Real Estate Professionals. And I posted this week that we had our first membership meeting of the year. And our whole purpose, or the bottom line purpose, is educating veterans on their VA benefits, on how they can become homeowners. Because they've already earned the entitlement, they've worked for it, they've sacrificed so much. The least we can do is make sure that, they're using the benefits and entitlements that they've already worked for and earned. Facebook, I don't know if you guys have seen the Facebook pop-up. So I had a Facebook pop-up this week. So I guess a year ago this week, my wife and I were on a 7-day cruise. So that popped up. So I just shared it. So go take a look at that. Me and my lovely wife enjoying ourselves before, I guess it really kicked off, in March of last year. My usual virtual hump day home tours, I had those as usual. I believe I did it on Thursday. This was a busy week. Wednesday was busy, so I apologize. I posted it, I believe, on Thursday, but it's still there. So again, I have it broken down under 200,000 K, 200 to 300,000 K, and 300K and above. I also posted that I have list of new construction homes. And I also had one that was new construction homes starting at under 200,000, which is crazy. And there may not even be any left, but they're at least starting under 200,000. Now, if you don't get in while they're, doing all the details and picking all the carpet and you name it, the lighting fixtures and all that stuff, of course, it's going to go above 200. But if you're in that, infancy stages where they're just breaking ground and things like that, maybe, but they at least start under 200,000. So that's unbelievable for new construction, and they go all the way up. So if you like a list of that, let me know. I'll send it to you. Finally, I had a slide. I think this is the last one. I had a slide that I posted from the Black Realtors group the home buying timeline. So that one, I'm going to read off the screen. So the first step is getting your personal finances together. So ideally, you would like your credit score to be above 620. Ideally, I've seen people go through as low as 820, but ideally 620, and you're in good shape. You want to also be saving for a down payment and closing costs. So there's more to it than just down payment. There's also closing costs associated, funding fees and things like that. Talk to me and I can let you know what you're looking at getting into. Get pre-approved. I've talked about this a few times. You don't want to, well, nowadays you can't even see a lot of homes without being pre-approved because the sellers don't want just anybody in their house looking around, touching things, and so they want to know that the people that are coming into their house are serious buyers. So that's one way to show them that you're serious about buying a house, even if it's not theirs, as being pre-approved. Another thing is what you're looking at today and deciding on tomorrow and the next day, somebody looked at a day or two ago and they're making a decision on it today. So you need to be pre-approved before you go shopping, before you start looking. Find a good realtor. Let me see. I think I know one. Realtor Rob. Find a good home. Submit offers and negotiate. So ideally, in a perfect world, you want to negotiate, but in today's market, there's not much, if any, negotiation going on. When you need to, if you find a house that you like, you need to put your best foot forward, your best offer forward, because you might only get one shot at it. So your best offer first. That might be the only shot that you have at the house. Next, you go under contract. This is your due diligence, period, which will tell you the things that I'm about to go over. So the home inspection, that's part of your due diligence. You want to make sure, what you're buying is sound home, the bones of the house, the foundation, things like that. Lender appraisal. So you want to make sure what you're paying for it is what it's worth. And again, this is in a perfect world. So today you're getting multiple offers. People are paying 10, 20, 30 plus over. So this might not be as much of a detail as it normally would be because you already know you're paying over market value to get the house, that you want. Lender underwriting. So that takes a lot. So that's during the period where you're furnishing all your bank statements, employment history, doing credit checks and all that stuff. That's when they're verifying it. And title search, So that's when the title company is making sure that the person that sells it owns it and that it's free and clear for you to buy it. In a nutshell, there's a lot more behind the scenes that they go over, but that's why they're specialists in that area. But that's basically what they do. Make sure that the people that say they own it, so you can purchase it outright. And then closing day, you're a homeowner. Congratulations. So in a nutshell, those are the steps to becoming a homeowner. That's it for this week. If you have any suggestions on topics that you would like me to talk about during the week, or instead of, I want to keep these going so I can do it in addition to my weekly review. But yeah, just type your comments down, text them to me, email, put it in a comment here on the post. And always, I appreciate you and take care of yourself and those around you. And that is going to do it for me, Realtor Rob. #doing it ugly.